Okay, so it's the real Billy Ray Valentine once again in the office doing real things, real time, real tax returns, real people. This time I have a real franchise owner. It's significant. This is significant because we've been seeing a lot of retail companies, a lot of franchises shutting down. The Applebee's, all of the chain restaurants, they've been closing because certain states have been increasing the minimum wage, and some of the owners have not been able to keep up with that, long-time owners. So now our people are starting to step into that gap, and we are starting to purchase these franchises. So I'm here with a franchise owner. She's so organized, y'all. Man, I got an asset purchase contract settlement statement. I got what? I got advertising, our direct operating costs, our spreadsheet. She took my advice and put herself on salary at the franchise. I have a W-2 for that. Well, the children, yeah, but did they go exempt? I think one of the babies went exempt, so she's not gonna get anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we bought a
Baby's in
house.
trouble, so she's gonna get it.
We're trying to keep it all right and tight. And we're keeping it right and tight. I'm not gonna mention the franchise, but I just, just want to peek in a little bit because I've been busy. And I haven't had a chance to, say anything about how organized my people are. They think, take my advice. We keep this thing tight. We don't have no problems, We don't want no problems. We stay in between the lines. Just for those who are with the department or looking at these videos, we just want to let you know if we do operate in a gray area, it's light gray. Yeah. So, we stay in between the lines. But yeah, man, you're doing extremely well with this. I appreciate first year franchise owners. What are some of the drawbacks of being a franchise owner as I complete your personal?
The biggest drawback is the franchise always has their hands in your pocket. Because every week, month, quarter, it's a new partner, a new supplier that you have to purchase from.
So the royalties, along with the distribution centers that they actually are contracted out to, are issued.
When you first buy a franchise, you don't know that you got to pay for the credit card system. You got to pay for the POS system. You got to pay for the produce person. You got to pay for your regular food person. And you got to pay for the music in the store. They got their own music that you got to pay for. You can't play your own music.
So these are hidden costs then?
Correct.
Well, not so hidden because they're in your franchise agreement.
They are, but the franchise agreement is 400 pages, so when you're going through it, one person might be a lot to read when you also analyzing all of the documents of the previous seller.
Right.
So some things, they're not hidden, but they're not as blatant as they need to be because they're not broken out on the previous owners.
Right. Right. So the previous, so you really must rely upon full disclosure from the previous owner if you expect to be halfway consistent with keeping the business afloat, right?
But there's no incentive to be. The incentive to be fully disclosed, you might not get your business sold. Because if I would have known this, I'm like, wait a minute now. I can add and subtract, and the math is not math.
The math is not mathing. Okay.
But now I'm seeing it, so you just gotta make it work.
Because you're in it now. You done made that. You done made a capital investment.
Absolutely. So you gotta make it work.
So for all of those who are thinking about buying a franchise, I saw that Steak and Shake was doing a franchise. They tell you like $10,000. I'm like, that don't sound right. It must be a little extra money going on there. Yeah, so there's a lot of different companies that want to franchise.
Right.
So in your particular sector, yours is retail, restaurant, fast food. Is it considered fast food?
Yeah.
Considered fast food. So you have to compete with the Wendy's and the McDonald's and the churches, the chickens,
and the fried chickens and the desserts.
So that's a lot right there. But once again, we're here at our YouTube channel and TikTok for the real Billy Ray Valentine. We always talk about the business behind the business, and this is what we're doing right now. The business behind the business, to make sure that we are in compliance. So I think you spoke about another young lady recently about sales tax and how important that is. So we have to be consistent with what we file with the department and what we file with sales tax on. That's another issue. There's just so many underlying issues when it comes to this business ownership. We can't just willy-nilly. We gotta be on top of things. So check back with me periodically. The real Billy Ray Valentine, your neighborhood economist. And I am out for the day, but I'm in for the rest of the week.